Hi guys! So I have actually quite a few things to talk about today, and I really like doing these vlogs now. Hopefully I'll be doing them a bit more often. So you can probably tell that my hair looks different to what it did last time, but I hadn't got it cut because the snow it was too much and I couldn't walk to like the bus stop and then wait for the bus and wasn't even sure if the buses were running and stuff like that. It's terrible, so I didn't go, I just cancelled my appointment. But I diffused my hair last night, so that's why it's got a little bit of a wave to it, and I really quite like it, and I think I'm going to do a tutorial on that, so exciting stuff. It's actually snowing again, just realised. Just looked out the window and it's snowing. They did say it was going to snow again today though, didn't they? I actually did go out today. My mum was off from work today and my dad took the day off too because he works in North London and it takes him like an hour and a half to get there normally. So with these roads and stuff, it wasn't really too safe for him to like drive all that way. I had a dentist appointment this morning, so we tried to get the car out of our driveway, and because our driveway is a little bit on a slope, so hard to get the car. We had to like push it and everything, and my parents were arguing because my dad was shouting stop at my mum couldn't hear him say stop, so she was still pressing the gas and the car wasn't moving and the tyres might burst, blah 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 blah. Drama. But yeah, so managed to get to the dentist. My teeth are still good, thankfully. Then we went to town, had a little banking business to sort out, but yeah. Since I've been using my dad's iPhone, there are two things that I'm totally addicted to. One is Bejewelled. So it is kind of crazy, but I really love playing Bejewelled. I don't know why, it's just really satisfying, and I love finding the fours. So fun. I really love it. And I play it like every night now. How bad is that? But it's really good because I usually play it when I'm watching TV, so it's not like I'm just playing it out randomly. I like to have something that I'm doing, so usually when I'm watching Glee. So this game right here is called Doodle Jump, and this is something that Lindy, aka Bub's Beauty, decided to get me addicted to. I was talking to her and she was saying how addictive this game is, and I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, it's so addictive, like I'm addicted to it, I keep trying to beat my high score, you should get it. And so I was like, okay. So I tried to research it and I tried to find a free download for it. I looked on the App Store and it was a 59p game, so I was just like, well, I'll just pay for it because then it's real anyway, and it's like 59p, so it's like only 60p. If I don't like the game, then whatever, it's 60p that I've lost, it's nothing. But it's so addictive now, and every time I play it I have to play it like 5 times and try and beat my high score, and I'm not satisfied until I've beaten my last high score. So bad! Oh, that girl will get me addicted to things really easily. But if you have an iPhone, I would urge you to try it out because it's so fun. The only thing is that I find, because it's one of those tilting ones, because you're trying to go upwards, you have to tilt it like that, so the button's at the top. And so I'm usually holding it with the button at the top facing me, so I'm like, because the little thing's jumping, it's like a little knit or something, but it's like a space thing. I don't really know. But yeah, so I'm like holding it and I'm trying to like make it jump, but because there's no gravity, because the gravity is like upside down, I'm just like, ah! I'd have to hold it like this and then try and like look at it from a funny way. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, the second thing is Twitter. If you guys don't know what Twitter is, I wrote down a little analogy that I thought of the other day. So Twitter is basically Facebook statuses, but that's it. There's no like pictures, stories, blah blah blah, all those extra friend thingies. It's just status updates. What I like to think of it as is an instant message that you're sending to the world, and anyone who's following you will receive that message. Everyone else just won't. Vice versa, so the people you follow, you'll see their instant messages, and I think that's such a cute idea because it's like a giant forum chat room thing. The only thing is you have to kind of be an internet junkie to like Twitter a lot, because if you don't, it's kind of boring, and you go on it and if like none of your friends are on it either, you're just like, well, what is the point of this? But for me, I don't actually have a lot of my real friends on Twitter, but most of my YouTube friends and subscribers are on Twitter, and it's really fun because it's a way of interacting with each other without having to be on like blog TV or comments or emails, because emails are horrible. I know emails are pretty instant, but it's just such a hassle having to reply, and I don't really like emails anymore. So actually, if you guys ever want to ask me a question and it's just like a small little thing, then asking me on Twitter is probably the easiest way, because it's easy for me to reply, it's quick, it's instant, and each message is only 140 characters. If you want to follow me on Twitter, my username is moonbeamstarlight, but it's spelt MOONBEAMSTRLITE, because Twitter wouldn't let me have the real Starlight bit because it was too long or something, so I was like, I have to shorten it, and I was like, I don't know what to shorten it to, so, but that's what it is. Today is the 8th of January, which is 3 days away from my YouTube anniversary, and I'm quite excited because, I mean, it's been a year, how crazy is that? I can't believe it's been a year already, but it has. And I think I'm on 6,700 subscribers on my Moonbeam Starlight channel at the moment, and I'm so excited because it'll be amazing to get 7,000 by that time, although I doubt it will happen because 303 days is quite a lot of subscribers, so I'm not too fussed about that. But I mean, 6,700, hello, that's a lot of people watching my videos. And okay, probably people don't watch all of them because they only seem to get like 1,000 views, but you know, it's still quite amazing. Oh, the sun's come out. Oh, that's the one good thing about my bedroom, because it's right at the front of the house, and our house is south facing, so the sun always comes in like throughout the whole day, so it's really warm in here most of the time, especially during the summer. I can't actually be in here too long, but in the winter it's really nice because it's just like sunny and it's happy and it's really warm and I like it. Oh my gosh, the funniest thing happened yesterday. So I was sitting up here, and I think this is when I was doing this voting thing via Twitter, by the way, where I was asking you guys whether you wanted me to put up my hair curls video first or my contouring video first, and then I published the one that was most voted for. So there was a Twitter vote thing going on, but that's not the funny thing. Funny thing was, I was just sitting here, and then randomly I heard my parents burst into laughter. I know that my parents laughing is quite loud generally, because they're quite loud people, especially on the phone. Have you ever heard Asian people talk on the phone? They think that because they're so far away they have to shout louder. It's really funny, especially when they talk to people in different countries, because then it's like, hello! And it's like, yeah, they can hear you fine with like the advances of technology these days. But yeah, so I heard them laughing. This was while they were in the downstairs lounge and I was in my room here. They're like on opposite sides of the house, and also there's the downstairs and upstairs thing. So it's quite difficult for me to hear them shouting at me sometimes, but I could hear this laughter and it was so crazy. So I ran downstairs and I was like, what are you laughing at? And it turns out it was You've Been Framed and people falling over in the snow. I just thought that was hilarious. My parents don't usually laugh at You've Been Framed, but they really do like that show. One last thing that I'd like to talk about, if any of you are going to go to IMATs, which is the International Makeup Artist Trading Show, I think, I will be there on the Sunday with Helen, aka Cherry Chan 108. I know Susie T86, or Style Susie as she's known on her new channel now, she is going to be there on the Saturday, so if you guys want to come and meet us, that would be really cool. I'm thinking about possibly doing a meetup afterwards with people if you don't want to go to IMATs, because IMATs is, I think it's about £30 to get in, unless you're like a makeup student or like a kid, so it's like £10, but I think you probably have to go with an adult. So we're thinking of doing like a little meetup thing afterwards. So yeah, let me know if you are coming, because that would be so cool. This is the purse that my dad got in his Christmas cracker. How adorable is that? Look, how cute is that? Like, it's not even, it's like big enough to fit in a £1 coin, or maybe like £5 coins because it's quite thick. iPhone purse. So I didn't have any baby shampoo with me here, and I didn't really want to use my herbal essences on my makeup brushes because I thought it might be a little bit rough for them. So I used Snow Fairy on this one because Snow Fairy is shower gel for body and hair. It's made my brush really soft. It smells amazing. can't actually stop sniffing it. I'm not actually worried about the scent, because if you can use it on your body, then like using it from this is like nothing, and obviously I haven't reacted to it. They're all like fresh ingredients anyway. It just smells really good. Oh, I was going to talk to you about my pillow. I know that sounds weird, but I noticed the other day when I was lying down in bed and I was typing things into my iPhone, and there's like a dent in my pillow from where my head is. It's like not central, it's slightly to the left side of me. I think it's probably because my bedside table is on my left, so when I lie, I have to lie this way if my computer's there. And like on the other side it's smooth, and I normally find that I spend the night on that side. So I don't know, am I sleeping less than I'm actually lying on my bed? Because that's weird, don't you think? I really want to know, do you guys have dents in your pillows too? Or is it just that my pillow is really old? I mean, it's super thin now, and I have to sleep with 2 pillows. And my 2 pillows at uni are a lot higher, and I like that because it like gives me a bigger cushion. Whereas because here, like, the dented pillow is like that thin, it's like not even a pillow, it's like half a pillow. So I've only got like 1.5 pillows, and it's just like, I'm like, So the questions I want to know is, how many pillows do you need to sleep on? And do they have dents in them? What crazy questions am I going to come up with next? I don't know. I think if I get a lot of responses, or even if I get a few of really good responses, I'm going to probably put them into the video next week. That'll be exciting, don't you think? So yeah, that ends my vlog. It's at 18 minutes now. I've got to edit this down, but there's quite a few bloopers, I can tell. And if you want to see my hair curl video, which you guys voted for on Twitter last night, I shall put a link, ching, here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming up to play. Everybody's happy, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming up to play in the snow. It's really fun. Okay, it's still carrying on. Ah, that's good. So yeah, that ends